What if you can get UGC creators make thousands of viral videos about your brand and only pay them after they get you results? That's exactly what I've been doing with Whop's content reward system. And as a small content creator myself building a brand, I've already generated millions of views for a fraction of the cost compared to what I'd spend traditionally advertising. This honestly might be the best marketing tool for creators, e-commerce brands, software companies, just to name a few, to go viral in 2025. Some of the biggest brands like Jolly, Iman Godzi, Lovable, and even Whop are taking full advantage of this right now to grow their reach. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to set everything up in less than 20 minutes, even if you've never used Whop before or you've never ran a single marketing campaign in your life. So let's go ahead and dive straight into it. So let's head on over to Whop's Discover Marketplace, and then let's go in the middle, click Content Rewards. Okay, this is where we're actually going to see live campaigns brands are currently running right now. Now on the top right, you're going to see over here where it says sort by. I'm going to filter the campaigns by the most paid out. Okay, this will show us a ranked list of brands who are spending the most money on creators who are making content around their products. And you know what's really cool is, as we can see over here, Whop actually uses their own tool to market their product, and they're absolutely killing it right now with UGC. In fact, that's actually the main reason I'm making this video. So it looks like right now Whop spent almost $90,000 for creators to make content around their product and generated over 35 million views, which is insane because that means their CPM, or cost per thousand views, is around $2.50. So basically Whop is paying $2.50 to get their product in front of 1,000 people. You know, and since they're a payment processor and they sell software, I think that it's safe to say that they are getting paid to market at this point. So let's take a look into this UGC campaign right now and actually see how they're getting so many creators just to push so much content for them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just open that up, and then from there I'm gonna go ahead and click earn, because you know that's where creators are gonna get paid. I'm gonna go and click content rewards. This is actually where we can see all of the different campaigns that they're running, and then I'm gonna click into Whop UGC with face. So it currently looks like they're paying $3.50 per 1,000 views they get on their videos that are submitted in this campaign. This is powerful because Whop is able to get people to create, edit, and post content about their brand, and they don't have to do anything other than set everything up at once. You know, it's entirely automated, and that basically means that creators will only get paid if they're able to generate views, which is crazy. We can also see that they have specific requirements. For example, like the video has to be longer than 10 seconds. Obviously, the video has to be related to the product, which is Whop, for example, just to name a few. Let's go ahead and look into assets. I'm actually curious about this. It looks like they give creators a document that gives them a better understanding of what Whop is, who the product was made for, and some references to help them make better videos. Awesome. So when creators edit and post a video on social media, they'll actually go ahead and submit the URL link right over here, which is going to be approved by someone on their team, giving them full control over what type of content people create and also how the creator will get paid. So creators will only get paid if they're able to follow this criteria and generate views. You guys have to understand that there's infinite upside to this, right? By setting this up once, Whop is able to get extra views for free. As a result, Whop's probably getting thousands of video submissions that are edited, posted, and submitted from this UGC campaign alone through the content rewards system. And as you can see, there's a creator named AJ Banks that made $3,500 here. So let's go ahead and play that video really quick.
And sign up for free. Go to the explore page and scroll down. This is exactly how you and your friends are going to get rich before summertime hits. And just so you know it's not bullshit, here's how much I made the past 7 days. The first thing you're going to want to do is create a new Instagram account. Then you're going to want to pick a niche. If you don't know what to choose, just choose one of these over here on the screen. Then go to whop.com and sign up for free. Go to the explore.
Fire. So that means AJ got at least 1 million views on that one video alone and maxed out his earnings, along with hundreds of other video submissions that creators have been posting about Whop. So in a nutshell, Whop created a system that incentivizes people to create authentic content to promote their brand entirely on autopilot. Amazing, guys. You guys are absolutely crushing it. Now, the bottom line is if you can pay people to create content that helps you sell more products at a much cheaper price than it is to acquire a customer, then you can ultimately make like a lot of money, especially if you have a good product plus a viral brand. So hopefully by now you have a much better idea of what the content rewards program looks like. So right now, let's go ahead and build it. So if you're already on Whop, head on over to your dashboard and create a new Whop. Okay, if you're not, then I'll go ahead and I'll drop a link down below in the description for you to create an account. It's free, by the way, and you literally have nothing to lose. Okay, so the first step is to actually complete the onboarding process. So I'm going to click create new organization. I'm going to hit continue, and then we're going to name our Whop. I actually need to create a content rewards for people to clip and post UGC content for my AI software company called Incora. So I'm going to call it Incora.ai clips. So now we have to create a headline. Now I'm going to to say create UGC content and get paid. That works. And then we're going to hit continue. This is going to be the URL, so that's cool. We can always update that later. And boom, there you go. We started our very first Whop. What we're going to do is we're going to create our first post or app. So let's go ahead and actually go ahead and click that. So I'm going to click that. And since we're creating our first content reward system, let's go ahead and add that first. Okay, so what I'd recommend is actually adding in more apps later, which I'll recommend what those are in a little bit. So to do that, I'm going to click earn, and then I'm going to hit add app. So you want to add the content reward app. Okay, so we're going to set up our very first campaign. So I'm going to name this campaign Quora.ai campaign. So this is going to be a UGC campaign, and then I'm going to choose a category. This is a software company, and then my marketing budget to pay these creators is $10,000. So the bigger the budget is, the more likely people will actually make content around your offer. For end date, I'm just going to leave that blank, and because I don't want to set an end date for this campaign, although you can do that if you want to. Then I'm going to set the reward rate. So this is going to be how much we're going to pay creators for every 1,000 views they get on their videos. So the higher this is, the more incentivizing it will be for creators to make amazing videos around your product. So I'm going to set this to $1 per 1,000 views. That sounds good. Now I'm going to set the minimum payout to $5 just so that I don't waste a bunch of time approving like a bunch of videos that don't get any traction. And then I'm going to set the max payout to $500. This will actually limit how much a creator will make if their video goes viral. Okay, so that means if they get over 500,000 views, they are only going to get paid $500. If they make 1 million views, they're going to get capped at $500, so they don't drain my marketing budget. You can also add a flat bonus fee for every submission that's approved. So this actually incentivizes people to make more videos if you want to do that. I'm just going to leave that blank. And then we're going to choose the platform. So which videos will you want to be posted on? So I want my videos to be posted on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So I'm going to click those 3. Now I'd highly recommend providing an asset link that will help your creators market and sell your product. What I usually do here is I'd actually put like a Google Doc with some references, guidelines. Typically I'll add like a Google Drive folder here with some brand logos, some videos, some photos, really just any asset creators can use in their videos. Okay, I'm just going to skip that for now. I'm just going to add the requirements. So let's just say video must be longer than 15 seconds, must include in Quora watermark on the video. Video must exclude India and Pakistan because I want to control the quality of the conversions and also the views. And lastly, I'm going to do audience must be from US, UK, Australia, New Zealand. You can always add more requirements, but this looks pretty good for me. Now, something important that I do want to mention is that if we take a look at the bottom, there's going to be a disclaimer right here. Okay, so I want you to read this. So it says you grant full usage rights for submissions. So that basically means that you have full control over the videos that will be approved and how much each creator will get paid. That also means that any video that's submitted that you like a lot, you can use freely to post for your brand. It might also be a good idea to use that video to run ads, choosing videos that perform the best, for example, right? Again, you maintain full control for every submission. Now, I'd also recommend adding a banner image. You can also upload a video, so I'm going to do that really quick. Boom. And that's the Quora AI banner image. I already have one, but again, you can make one inside of Canva pretty quickly. And finally, we are just going to hit continue. And then you will be prompted to deposit funds into the campaign in order for it to go live. I'm not going to do that right now for the sake of time, but once you get that topped up, your content rewards campaign will be live. So once you've completed that, congratulations, because you've created your first content rewards campaign. So pat yourself on the back. Now, at this point, what I'd recommend is treating this Whop like your community, right? So these people will all hang out here, right? They'll share what's working for them and with other creators, and they'll also give you some really great feedback on your product. So to create the best experience possible for them, let's go ahead and add some apps. These apps are all customizable, so you can tailor it to your brand. So if you click chat, I'd recommend adding a group chat for creators to communicate with you, your team, and other creators. So I'm going to go ahead and click add app and then add the chat app. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to hit chat and then I'm just going to hit create. That easy. Now, again, this is going to be like a private group chat for people to connect with you. Next, if you click learn, I'd also recommend adding video courses or documentation to help creators understand how your product works, how your content rewards program works, or how to get everything set up. So I'm going to go ahead and click add app and then I'm going to click document. This is a great place to add content guidelines, by the way. So let's just go ahead and add content guidelines just like that. And I'll go back and I'll update it later. And then let's go ahead and add another app right here. And then we're going to create course. So this is going to be the content rewards course. Boom, we're going to make it visible. And then we're going to hit create, and voila. So again, you guys can do this on your own time, but again, when you click begin setup and then you actually add your video courses, this is great to show people around your product or show them how to get everything set up. Okay, so again, this is all fully customizable, by the way. Play around with it and do what's best for the experience of your users. So far we have the content reward set up. We're ready to implement a course, submit our content guidelines, and then we pretty much have everything we need in order to get the ball rolling. All right, so once you guys have finished adding in some apps, let's actually go ahead and design your store and then get your Whop on the Discover Marketplace. So you're gonna go to the edit store button over here and then just go ahead and click that. And then I would highly recommend adding some sort of VSL or banner image up here. So I'll go ahead and I'll do that really quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload media, and I'm gonna go and add my VSL demo. And then I'm also going to add a cover image. Boom. And then I'm gonna go ahead and hit save. You should also add some sort of description, something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit edit details and then add a description. So for example, I'm going to say get paid $1 per 1K views on UGC videos, something like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and hit save. Boom. Now at the bottom of the screen, you can actually see that there's this bar over here. This is actually going to be a quick onboarding to get your Whop on the marketplace. So click that drop down and just make sure you add all of those things so that you can actually get it listed on the marketplace. So it says add a logo. So I already have one. Again, you can make one inside of Canva if you wanted. So I'm going to click add logo. I'm going to go ahead and click upload, and then I'm going to upload my logo. And then I forgot this. So I'm going to input category. So category is AI. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And again, at the bottom, that should disappear once you have all of the things complete. So once your content reward is live, you've completed all the steps in the onboarding and you've applied to the Discover Marketplace, which should take less than a day, then you're pretty much ready to promote your Whop to clippers or creators who can make content for your brand. And honestly, guys, the best way to do that is just by posting about it on social media, letting your customers know about it, or even like putting QR codes on your products or like your receipts that you send people to this Whop right over here. Okay, so again, the marketplace is a great way to get more creators, where there are millions of website visitors a week who are looking to sell various products. However, from my experience, the best creators are going to be your customers because they know your brand the best. So you should always market the opportunity for them to create authentic content about your brand and incentivize them to get paid for it. Because, you know, at the end of the day, affiliates are by far the most powerful way to sell more products for your brand. Just like getting new customers for your business, where you constantly have to get attention and then you have to convert that attention. I would recommend you treat this the same. So treat this like your community of people who really care about your product and give them the content reward incentive to get real authentic content posted about your brand. So right now, I actually want to show you how I'm actually using Whop's content reward system and how it's been working out for me. And at this point, I'm actually really happy with it. Right now, as you can see, we have over 800 users already. So I have 800 content creators that are clipping videos and posting them on the internet. It's absolutely insane. They're doing this, helping me really just grow my brand. And just for context, I currently have an info product called the AI Academy, which basically shows people how to build businesses and make money with AI, or how to implement AI in businesses and sell that as a service. But essentially, my clippers help me sell that without me actually editing the videos and talking about AI and posting it myself. Like, they do that for me and they drive a bunch of traffic to my offer, which is really cool. So I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested and you want to check that out. But if you click chat right over here, we have a private group chat where people can actually interact with each other. I'm actually very active inside of here. My clipping manager is actually really active in here as well too. We actually have a free course in here as well too. People can actually watch videos and learn how to clip my videos and get paid. So if you actually go over to the content folder, I actually want to show you this. So if you click into my content folder, I actually give people a Google Drive folder where they can actually get a bunch of access to all of my videos that are pretty much ready to clip. So I have a bunch of lifestyle videos, a bunch of videos of me doing just like random things. But I also have a bunch of videos that I actually clipped up that are editable for my clippers to actually clip and then post on social media. So I actually took the time to edit the videos and stuff like that. Again, this is the Google Drive that I give all of my clippers access to once they join this Whop. Now let's go ahead and actually look into a few of the past campaigns that I've ran. I kind of want to show you what I'm currently running right now. So far, I've ran a total of 3 campaigns in the content reward system at the time of this recording. One specifically to promote the AI Academy, just like that one you see here. One for talking head videos, and another one just promoting my lifestyle content. So let's actually look into the analytics and see exactly how these campaigns performed. Keep in mind, these numbers are going to be conservative because they directly attribute to what was approved. Okay, so far my clippers have generated about 2 million views with $3,439 paid out to them with an effective CPM of $1.66. So for 1,000 views, I'm paying less than $2, which is actually really good. And we almost have 2,000 video submissions, meaning how many videos were edited and posted for a content reward. And guys, I'm telling you, there is no better way to get thousands of videos edited and distributed about your brand without having to create any videos yourself. This is absolutely crazy. I'll actually show you some of the clips that people are making for me right over here. We have to approve essentially all of these clips. So let me give you like an example. This one right over here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll open this up. This will actually open up an Instagram link right here. In this video, I'm going to show you how I set up an AI agent for one of my clients who pays me $2,500 per month. That one's cool. So he's basically sending traffic to my YouTube channel, which is actually really sick. And then I'll give you like another video example as well too. I thought this one was actually really cool.
In this video, I honestly don't care if you steal the exact AI strategy that I'm doing right now, because I genuinely believe that this is truly one of the best ways to build.
So again, they're sending traffic to my main YouTube channel, and then you can see right over here, the 2 links that this clipper has is just a link to my YouTube channel and then an affiliate link to my info products. And again, just to give you an idea of what the clippers do, this is what is currently going on with my current setup. And again, guys, as you saw, there is no better way to get thousands of videos edited for you. And as a creator, a lot of that was edited for free. And again, this could be your biggest marketing channel since it decentralizes marketing in a sense, because technically it's not done in-house or by you, by incentivizing creators, or in this case clippers, to promote what you have to offer. So that's how you set up a content rewards program for your brand using Whop. Again, I'll put the link down below in the description for you to get started. And if you guys have any more questions, please don't hesitate to comment them down below, and I or someone on my team will actually do our best to respond to every single one of them individually. Content rewards is still a blue ocean right now, and we're still very early to this, and all the biggest brands in the world will be using this in the next few months. This is the biggest opportunity in 2025 to promote your brand. So do it before it's too late.